Well, Lululemon shares are moving higher today after the athleisure brand raised its full-year outlook on strong revenue and a 61% jump in China sales year over year. And as we head back to school season, or our next guest says Lululemon is one of the best positioned names despite a challenging retail environment. Abby Zvenkis there, Piper Sandler, Senior Equity Research Analyst, joins us now. Thanks so much for joining us, Abby. So how is Lululemon better positioned than others, especially in this back to school season?
Yeah, so I think that Lululemon, consumers are being very selective right now, like where they're deciding to spend their money. And so I think that Lululemon, the differentiator is that they have the product that these consumers want. They have comfortable, innovative newness that they're bringing to the consumer, and they're marketing that, to these younger consumers specifically, and why I think they're positioned well for back to school. So we're seeing a lot of social media marketing, leveraging those like TikTok influencers, merchandising the website by, with a back to school page, showing strength in, accessories like backpacks and things that are necessary for those consumers. And so we think that's continuing to drive demand.
Abby, is Lululemon the perfect type of play or perfect type of positioning amid a quiet luxury trend that we're seeing right now?
I think so. I think especially for these younger consumers that we're talking about, Lululemon is aspirational. It's a premium price point. You're very proud to wear that Lululemon symbol on the back of your shirt or your leggings. And so I do think it is a way to play that quiet luxury. It's kind of that, if you know, like the scuba jacket is cool.
The scuba jacket? I haven't even seen that yet.
You should check it out. It's very soft, very popular with the younger consumers.
And Avi, I want to ask you some of the risks potentially to your price target and your overweight rating that you have on Lulu. I mean, China is also on that list, perhaps because of some of the uncertainty, but also things like FX weighing in with currency changes, as well as, of course, top of mind for people, inflation. What do you see as the biggest risks to the price target going forward?
Yeah, I think it is, we saw the entire athletic apparel industry slow down in the second quarter, and Lulu was able to gain share amid that slowdown, which allowed them to continue growing. I think that the longer term, kind of bear thesis or risk to, upside on the stock is that there just isn't the same amount of growth in the athletic apparel industry, and that there's other competitors taking share. Our thesis on this is that, there are smaller competitors taking a lot of share in the space, but, we're going up against these huge incumbents too, Nike doing almost $14 billion in apparel, Adidas doing almost $9 billion in apparel. And so we think that that's where, Lulu can continue to take share as well.
Abby, you are right. I do like this scuba jacket. As I think more about where Lulu has continued to invest, it's footwear. Is that paying off for them right now?
It's still a very small piece of the business and won't be a necessary element for the business to reach these Power of 3x2 goals that they have set. But we do think that, early indicators are positive. They're going to launch men's footwear next year. To date, it's only been women's. They've gotten some really good reviews in the women's running space. And so small right now, we don't think it's necessary to the long-term story, but, an interesting addition, to be able to outfit their consumer from head to toe.